In a dark warehouse filled with suffering, one broken cat would rise to become a famous rescue story. March 15, 2019, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Detective Sarah Chen had investigated countless animal cruelty cases, but nothing prepared her for what awaited inside the abandoned warehouse on Hennepin Avenue. The air hung thick with neglect and desperation. 50 cats, each carrying the weight of human cruelty, huddled in shadows that seemed to swallow hope itself. Among them lay a tabby cat whose body told a story of survival against impossible odds. His jaw hung at an unnatural angle, fractured in multiple places. His tongue, swollen and damaged, made even the simplest act of drinking water a monumental struggle. The veterinarians would later name him Hercules, though at that moment he appeared anything but mighty. Dr. Maya Patel, lead veterinarian at the Minneapolis Animal Emergency Center, had seen her share of rescue cases. But when Hercules arrived in her examination room that cold March evening, something stirred within her professional heart. His amber eyes, though clouded with pain, held a flicker of something extraordinary, a refusal to surrender. "This cat shouldn't be alive," she whispered to her assistant, Jessica Martinez. The fractures ran deep through his jaw, creating a complex puzzle of broken bone and damaged tissue. His tongue, partially severed, would require reconstructive surgery that few cats survived. Yet Hercules purred, a broken rumble that seemed to say, "I'm still here." The ordinary world of veterinary medicine suddenly felt insufficient. This wasn't just another medical case, it was a test of everything Dr. Patel believed about healing, hope, and second chances. April 2nd, 2019. The first surgery lasted 6 hours. Dr. Patel's hands worked with precision that bordered on artistry, reconstructing bone fragments that resembled a shattered mosaic. Hercules' body lay still under anesthesia, his breathing shallow but steady. The surgical team held their breath as much as their patient. "His vitals are dropping," Jessica announced, her voice tight with concern. Dr. Patel paused, her gloved hands hovering over the intricate repair work. In that moment, she made a choice that would define both their journeys. Instead of stepping back, she leaned forward, whispering words of encouragement to the unconscious cat. "Fight, Hercules! Show them what you're made of." The monitors steadied. The surgery continued. Recovery proved more challenging than the surgery itself. Hercules couldn't eat solid food for weeks. His damaged tongue struggled with the mechanics of swallowing. Every meal became a careful orchestration of patience and persistence. Jessica Martinez, initially assigned as temporary caregiver, found herself drawn into Hercules' world. She arrived early each morning, spending extra hours coaxing him to eat, speaking softly about everything and nothing. Her own rescue dog, Bruno, had taught her that healing required more than medicine. It demanded love without conditions. "He's not giving up," she told Dr. Patel during one particularly difficult evening. Hercules had refused food for 2 days, his weight dropping dangerously low. "But I think he's waiting for something." Dr. Patel nodded, understanding the unspoken truth. Hercules wasn't just healing from physical trauma, he was learning to trust again. May 20th, 2019. The second surgery aimed to restore function to Hercules' damaged tongue. This procedure carried higher risks than the first, with potential complications that could end his journey permanently. The night before surgery, Hercules seemed to sense the gravity of the moment. He pressed his head against Jessica's hand, purring with an intensity that vibrated through her entire body. His eyes, now clear and bright, held depths of gratitude that words could never capture. In that veterinary clinic, surrounded by the sterile smell of antiseptic and the hum of medical equipment, something magical occurred. "He's telling us he's ready," Dr. Patel observed, her voice thick with emotion. The bond between human and animal had transformed from professional obligation to profound connection. Hercules wasn't just surviving, he was teaching everyone around him about courage, resilience, and the power of refusing to surrender. The second surgery tested every skill Dr. Patel had developed over 15 years of veterinary practice. Hercules' tongue required delicate reconstruction, with success depending on precise alignment of damaged nerves and blood vessels. One wrong move could leave him unable to eat, drink, or communicate through the purrs that had become his signature. Hours passed in concentrated silence. The surgical team worked with the focused intensity of artists creating a masterpiece. Hercules' body responded to their care, his vital signs remaining stable even as the complexity of the procedure increased. But then, at the crucial moment of reattachment, complications arose. Internal bleeding threatened to undo hours of meticulous work. The room filled with tension as Dr. Patel made split-second decisions that would determine Hercules' fate. "We're losing him," Jessica whispered, watching the monitors with growing alarm. Dr. Patel's hands never stopped moving. In that moment, she channeled every ounce of her training, her experience, and her love for this remarkable cat who had already survived so much. June 15th, 2019. Hercules took his first unassisted drink of water in 3 months. The simple act of lapping from a bowl represented a miracle of modern veterinary medicine combined with ancient healing wisdom, the power of love and determination. His recovery accelerated dramatically. Within weeks, he was eating solid food, playing with toys, and displaying the confident personality that had been buried beneath layers of trauma. The broken cat who had arrived at death's door was transforming into something magnificent. Dr. Patel documented every milestone, sharing Hercules' progress with the rescue community. His story began spreading beyond Minneapolis, inspiring other veterinarians, rescue workers, and animal lovers across the country. The return with the elixir, October 8, 2019. Target Corporation's advertising team was searching for the perfect cat to represent their new natural cat litter campaign. They needed an animal whose story embodied resilience, hope, and the unbreakable bond between humans and pets. Hercules' photographs caught their attention immediately. His striking amber eyes and confident posture told a story of triumph that resonated with marketing executives who had never expected to be moved by a rescue cat's journey. The photo shoot revealed Hercules' true calling. He posed with natural grace, his presence commanding attention without demanding it. Camera operators, typically focused on technical details, found themselves captivated by his magnetic personality. "He's not just modeling," observed Sarah, the lead photographer. "He's performing. He knows he's representing something bigger than himself." The advertising campaign launched nationally in January 2020. Hercules' image appeared in stores, magazines, and television commercials across America. His story, shared through Target's social media channels, reached millions of people who had never heard of animal rescue before. Today, Hercules lives with his adoptive family, the Johnsons, in a suburban home filled with sunlight and unconditional love. His daily routine includes morning cuddles, afternoon naps in patches of warm sunlight, and evening play sessions that would exhaust cats half his age. But his true legacy extends far beyond his comfortable life. Hercules has become the face of animal rescue, inspiring thousands of people to adopt, rather than shop, to support local shelters, and to believe in the transformative power of compassion. The Target campaign generated unprecedented interest in rescue animals. Shelter directors across the nation reported a 30% increase in adoptions during the months following Hercules' commercial debut. His story sparked conversations in living rooms, classrooms, and veterinary offices about the hidden potential within every abandoned animal. 8-year-old Emma Rodriguez from Phoenix wrote to Target after seeing Hercules' commercial, asking her parents to adopt a rescue cat. That letter, shared thousands of times on social media, became the catalyst for Target's ongoing partnership with animal rescue organizations nationwide. Dr. Patel established the Hercules Foundation in 2021, providing funding for complex veterinary procedures that might otherwise leave rescue animals without hope. The foundation has saved over 200 animals, each carrying forward Hercules' legacy of resilience and second chances. Jessica Martinez now runs a rescue organization, her work directly inspired by those months spent nursing one broken cat back to health. Her facility, aptly named Second Chances Animal Rescue, has become a model for trauma-informed animal care, training volunteers to recognize that healing involves both body and spirit. The warehouse where Hercules was found has been demolished, replaced by a community center that houses a small animal clinic. A plaque near the entrance reads, "In memory of the 50 souls who suffered here, and in celebration of the courage that transforms darkness into light." 3 years after his rescue, Hercules returned to that exact location for a special ceremony. Surrounded by the veterinary team that saved his life, he sat calmly as children from the community center read stories about courage and compassion. His presence seemed to acknowledge the full circle of his journey, from victim to survivor to inspiration. Hercules' story proves that heroes don't always wear capes. Sometimes they wear fur, carry scars, and remind us that the most profound transformations happen when we refuse to give up on love, hope, and each other. His amber eyes still hold that same flicker of determination, but now they reflect something even more powerful: the knowledge that every ending can become a new beginning, and every rescue saves two souls, the one being saved and the one doing the saving. If you enjoyed it, then watch our next video shown on screen.